Welcome to Gumber's Mathematics classes. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to never miss another updates.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are well. Let's discuss this question. This is example number 8 of NCERT class 10. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also 3 years ago from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Solve this with the help of substitution method. Let's try to solve. Very first, whatever we need to find, will be suppose it with variables. Let the age of Aftab is equal to x years. Age of his daughter is equal to y years. Now according to first condition, 7 years ago, it means Aftab was x minus 7. Better to write the present age of Aftab is x, present age of his daughter is y. Aftab 7 years ago, his age was 7 less than the present age, therefore his age was 7x minus 7, and daughter's age would be 7 subtracted from y. Now we want equation. So how we can make these equal? It is given that 7 times the age of Aftab is 7 times the age of daughter. So how we can make them equal? If we'll multiply the small number by number, then only we can get the larger number. The age of daughter is less than the age of father. So we can multiply this by 7 as the relation is given to us as 7 multiplied by. So we'll be finding equation for that. X minus 7 is equal to 7y minus 49. That is x minus 7y is equal to minus 49 plus 7. X minus 7y is equal to minus 42. This is first condition. Now second condition, if we are talking about, it is given that according to second condition, after 3 years from now he will be 3 times the age of the daughter. Therefore we multiplied the age of daughter after 3 years now by 3 to make them equal. Now x plus 3 is equal to 3y plus 9, which can be rewritten as x minus 3y is equal to 3 will go here, it will become 6. This is our second condition. From first condition or second condition you can find the value of one of the variable. Let us consider from first equation we are finding the value of x, 42 plus 7y. Now put this value in equation number 2, we'll get minus 42 plus 7y minus 3y is equal to 6, or we can write minus 42 plus 7y minus 3y is equal to 6, which is equal to minus 42 plus 4y is equal to 6. 4y is equal to 6 plus 42, that is equal to 48. Now y is equal to 48 divided by 4, that is equal to 12. The age of daughter is equal to 12 years. Now age of father we can find with the help of third equation. We can put y is equal to 12. You will be getting x is equal to minus 42 plus 7 into 12. That is minus 42 plus 84, which is equal to 42. Aftab, age of Aftab is 42 years old, 42, and the age of daughter is 12 years. This is your answer. Next question. The cost of 2 pencils, 3 eraser is rupees 9. The cost of 4 pencils and 6 eraser is 18. Find the cost of each pencil and each eraser. Let's try to find. Very first, let us consider the cost of pencil is equal to rupees X. Cost of one eraser rupees Y. Now, according to first condition, we can see that 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. And according to second condition, 4 pencils, 6 eraser, rupees 18. It means 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. This is first condition, this is second condition, and we are supposed to use here substitution method. How to? Substitution method. From first equation, we are finding the value of x. Will be getting x is equal to 9 minus 3y divided by 2. Now put this equation number 3 in equation number 2. We will be getting 4 into 9 minus 3y divided by 2 plus 6y is equal to 18. Now this cancels with this, here 1, here 2, will be getting 18 minus 6y plus 6y is equal to 18. Here cancellation, we got 18 is equal to 18. Here we are not having any variable. Variables have not here. These have been cancelled. So this is the situation. Whenever we are cancelled with our variable, no variable is left and a true statement is left, which is true. True statement is left. It means it has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions are there. And now what are these solutions? And we told you also these would be dependent solution. Dependent solution, where are these solutions? Here are these solutions. The value of y and x are interlinked. The value of x depends upon the value of y. Here we can put any value of y, we will be getting any value of x. So whenever in substitution method or elimination method also, you will be getting no variable and a true statement is there, then we can say these are infinitely many solutions. Let's go for next question. Last example related to substitution method. Now let us consider equation number 1 and 2. Here let's read the statement. Two rails are represented by the equations this and this. Will these cross each other? They will cross each other whenever they will be having a common solution. So let's see they will be crossing each other or not. And what are their paths? So from equation number 1, as it is having a coefficient 1, we will be finding the value of variable x is equal to. From equation 1, we can write x is equal to 4 minus 2y. As this 4 will transpose here to make it plus 4, this 2y will make it minus 2. Now we'll be putting this value of x in equation number 2 because we got it from equation 1. We'll be putting this in equation number 2. So let's put and we get 2 times of x. X means 4 minus 2y plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Or we can say 8 minus 4y plus 4y minus 12 is equal to 0. Now here we can see it cancels with this and we are left with minus 4 is equal to 0. Is it true? No, which is not true, which is false. We got a false statement. Therefore, it has no solution. No solution means no intersecting points. It means these rails will not intersect each other. They are having perfect management. They will not cross each other. These rails will not, these trains will work, these planes will not cross each other. hence it has no solution. Now if we observe this example and its previous example, and with the relationship between coefficients and constant, we can see that from very beginning of this also we can say that these are having no solution. These equation, pair of linear equation, has no solution. A1 upon A2 in this case is equal to 1 upon 2. B1 upon B2 is equal to 2 upon 4, which is equal to 1 upon 2. What is this? 1 upon 2. And C1 upon C2 is equal to, C1 upon C2 means minus 4 by minus 12, and which is equal to 1 by 3. Here we can observe that A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2. Therefore, it is having no solution. And if we have supposed to restrict ourselves with the substitution method, then these kind of situation you will be facing. No variable will be left and you will be left with a false statement. And next is example number 9. We are going to recall, and what are the situation in this? We were having these two situations and it was showing infinitely many solutions. Let's compare the coefficients of x, y and z. This is giving us 1 by 2. This is also giving us 1 by 2 and this is also giving us 1 by 2. And if you observe, this is the same situation which was given in previous exercise also by the name of Ruhani and Sonali. I hope it's clear. Thank you. Now you may try exercise 3.3 of NCERT.